Please state your name, occupation, and the position you are seeking.
My name is Daniel de la Rosa. I work for the Webb County Juvenile Department. I'm the Victims Assistance Coordinator, and we're running for the Laredo Independent School District number 3.
Have you received any formal education?
I'm a graduate of Martin High School, and I graduated in 1992 from the Laredo Junior College.
How long have you lived in the district?
I've lived in the district for the past 43 years.
What do you think is the primary need specifically for District 3, and how do you plan to address it?
The issues that we're tackling, or the issues that we have on our platform, is we need to secure the safety and the well-being of our students. And two of the major issues is that there's been a lot of gang violence, and in that we want to implement gang intervention facilitators within the high schools and the middle schools. Another issue is that we've been having a lot of drug problems. In that issue, we want to implement LCDCs. Those are licensed chemical dependency counselors. And we also want to implement a drug-free kit to the parents. Even when the parents sees and realize that their children are under the influence of drugs, they have a tool to work with, and in return they will administer that kit, and yet again they can come back and talk to the LCDCs. Those are the three major issues that we want to tackle.
And you answered this next question a little, but you may want to expand on it. It's for the district as a whole, for LISD. Okay. What do you see as the most pressing need, and what would you do to address it?
Again, as being or working at the juvenile department for the past 18 years, we've seen a lot of increase of these two things that I just mentioned, gang violence and the drug issues. So those are the things that are a big concern right now. Again, we've been having a lot of referrals concerning these two issues, and there's been an increase. I say, if we go back 10 years ago, we didn't have these two major issues within LISD. But now, again, I go in LISD schools every single day and go and talk to victims that have been assaulted because of gang violence, or juveniles that have been caught because they are under the influence of drugs, or they have drugs within their possession. So I see that these are the two major issues right now within LISD.
Your opponents may try to point out weaknesses in your campaign over the next month. What do you believe they'll say your biggest weakness is, your biggest weakness, and why? And how will you respond?
Maybe my experience, but yet again, concerning the other two opponents, I'm the only candidate with the experience of working with the youth of Laredo. Again, I've been working with the youth for the past 18 years. So I think that's my biggest positive contribution to District 3. And yet again, on behalf from me and my campaign, there's not going to be no mudslinging, no negative comments concerning my other two opponents. We're going to keep it clean.
And final question, why should voters choose you over the other candidates?
And again, if and when elected after November the 2nd, I'm the only candidate that has 18 years experience working with the youth of Laredo. And that's the big positive for our campaign. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be approachable. This is one of my concerns is to work together as a unit and not to have personal agendas. Because once you make it personal, the concept of helping out the children, paraprofessionals, administrators, teachers, it's out the window. So to me that's why I'm one of the candidate for District 3.